Hey guys, and welcome to the operating room. My name is Lucas Menendez.
I'm Isaiah Mars.
And I'm Karam.
And we're all we are pre-med students, and we're aspiring to become doctors when we grow up. I'm studying biochemistry on a pre-med track.
I'm going to be studying neuroscience.
And I'll be studying neuroscience as well.
And where are you guys going to be studying?
I'll be at Florida International University.
And I'm also in Florida International University, FIU.
And
Calls up.
Twinsies.
And I'll be up there at Brown University.
Yeah, so he's going to the infamous Ivy.
Nerd.
We're staying here in Florida just because it's just
Cooler.
Yeah, it's
More
just
happen.
more way more convenient for us.
Yeah.
Way more convenient.
Definitely not the Florida weather.
I love Florida weather. But yeah, so why don't we say what we want to be when we grow up and all of that?
So I either want to be a neurosurgeon, a neurologist, or an ophthalmologist. I'm still going to see, after 8 years, what it ends up being.
Yeah. I want to be a pediatrician, but like Karam, that's subject to change. 4 years of medical school, and that teaches you different things, and you could change your mind, But as of now, I'm really heading towards that pediatrics career.
Well, for me, I'm pretty devoted. I'm dead set on the fact that I want to be a neurosurgeon, and I want to specialize in the spine specifically. So that's going to be cool.
Yeah. And then do you guys remember how we came up with this idea? Because I remember we were in a Pollo Tropical, but
Oh yeah. We were talking about our careers and stuff. I remember that.
And then we were talking about how long it is.
Yeah, how
And-
grueling.
Yeah, and it's
All the debt.
really
The amount of work.
a lot of debt and just the whole shebang, everything.
Oh yeah, it's because we were telling George. And then
Yeah, we were
every
telling one of
time-
our friends, and then every time we said a fact about the medical path, the medical career path, he'd be like, "Oh my god,
He'd
no."
freak out. He'd be
Yeah. So he'd be like, "The debt," and then there's debt. There's a chance that after you get into medical school, you don't even get into residency, and then he's like, "What?" It was really funny, but we're all pretty dead set on becoming doctors, and we all love medicine. At least me and Isaiah, we were lucky enough to be in the medical program in our school.
And it was our freshman year. We had a freshman year class.
Yeah, so that's actually where me and Isaiah met in our medical class. And
I mean, it was a fairly simple class. It was really boring because, we already knew all the information. And so
this was like an intro class. So it was
it was.
like what color is blood? And very, very simple.
Yeah, and so we wanted to spice things up, and our way of spicing things up were through little competitions we would have. So basically we had these medical terminology quizzes that were 40 questions long, and they were super easy.
Yeah.
So
it was easy after you studied for a little bit.
Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
they give you a long word I don't even, nothing's coming up in my head right now.
Yeah, and we'd start at the same exact time, and we'd race each other to see who would finish the fastest and have the highest score.
Yeah, and then
that's how we kind of encouraged each other throughout the year, and that's how we got really
and
close.
then also, side note, I take credit for why this guy's outgoing. Because he was so shy freshman year.
Yeah, you probably won't even see me on this podcast right now.
Yeah,
I'd be
and
so
now
shy.
he's...
Did he say he'd only wear a Pikachu?
Yeah.
hoodie?
Every single day he came into class wearing a Pokemon Go hoodie. And the first time I saw him, because we sat on the same table because we have the same last name, I saw his kid, I'm like, damn, that guy is weird. He just sat down and it was
didn't talk to anybody.
He looked so insecure at a Pokemon Go hoodie and everything. And then I met Karam in my reading class.
Yeah. You got transferred.
Yeah, I was in a different reading class, and then they randomly put me in his, and we just hit it off, and now we're friends. And then, how did you two meet?
Oh, okay. So I would sit with you during lunch. I think it was junior year, and Karam would sit with us too. And I thought Karam was a really nice guy. I mean, he's really well spoken. And so yeah, so I started talking to Karam, and then that's how we got together. Started talking and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah, Matt. Can I get one too, or is it
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's how we all met. Do you guys have any doctors that inspire you, or?
Yes, Ken Jeong. I think that's his name at least. Ken Jeong. He's a movie actor. He's a cardiologist, and I mean, obviously he doesn't make his money from the medical field. It's probably from his acting career. But I love that he uses it.
He was in Crazy Rich Asians, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
He looks kind of old, right?
Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
But he uses his acting platform to teach people about the heart and things like that. So I just love how he like intertwines those two together. That's probably what I want to do. I mean, we're already starting here, so I mean, what a great start.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to be able to use medicine, but just not be cooped up in a hospital all day. I want to like be out there and teach people about it, you know?
Yeah. And I was also telling this like to my mom the other day too, actually. And I was saying like, I actually, like, even if I become a doctor, like when I become a doctor and I'm so caught up in that medical work, I really want to keep this podcast going. Just because I feel like it's a great way to inform other people about the medical career and, just everything that comes with it. Back to the doctor that inspires you. Mine is Ben Carson, which he's like the famous, I feel like he's the most popular doctor there is. If you don't know who he is, he's this black neurosurgeon. He actually has a book and a movie. It's on Netflix. It's called Gifted Hands. Great movie. I recommend it if you're into medicine. And yeah, he just insane neurologist, neurosurgeon, and he cut people's brains to cure aneurysms and separated conjoined twins. Super fascinating.
That's awesome.
And who's your medical role model?
Mine would be my cousin Fauzia. She is an anesthesiologist, and she's a lot older than me, but my dad was with her when she was in medical school. And he told me tons of stories on like how she'd come home upset because, she was feeling really stressed out, but she never gave up on her goals. She's super smart and she always just persisted with everything, and it really inspired me throughout high school, and I'm going to take the same thing throughout college.
Yeah, that's good to
So
know.
sweet.
Yeah. Just so you guys also could get an idea of what we're going to bring to the table with this podcast, we're going to be getting a lot of interviews and interviewing different health professions and things like that.
We're going to have some doctors here, some nurses, EMTs, definitely EMTs, because they played a big role, especially with us, because we went to a school where when you got into the medical program, you would go two different ways. You would go the EMT route, which is what Lucas did,
I did.
and then you could go the nursing route, which is what I did. And, you learn a lot. I mean, I was in the hospital for a week, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
So
I never got that hospital setting, but I did get EMR certified, so I am, subtle flex.
Oh, yeah.
I'm completely unrelated, but actually we did save someone's life a while ago.
Oh,
we were all at the beach together with a couple of other of our friends, and there was a lady and she was drowning, and this random stranger came up to us and then she's like, "Is this girl with you guys?" And it was literally just like a girl like face down, just face down, just like waving her hands around, and we're like, "No, what happened?" Then like the random person like lifts her head up and she just starts vomiting.
She's like foaming. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
it was-
remember like Lucas shouted out, he was like, she's drowning, get her to shore.
And then we
Yeah,
got her.
yeah. And
We
Ari
pulled
picked
her
her
out,
up.
yeah. And then we
Carry
put
her.
her
Ari
in
looked
recovery
like Hercules
position.
or
Yeah,
something.
we picked her up.
Ari's
from
one
the
of our
van.
friends.
Yeah.
And I was like, put her in recovery position, and then
And
got
then
her
we
in
took
recovery,
off
and
over
then
to the
the
lifeguard.
lifeguard,
and
lifeguard turns up,
911.
the whole thing. Yeah.
5 minutes of the most adrenaline I've probably ever had.
Hey, but that's us applying the knowledge. I mean, you
Yeah.
definitely use the
Yeah.
knowledge.
Absolutely.
Under stressful situations.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna have pharmacists. Hopefully EMTs. We'll see about that. I really want to get them on, but everybody is different. Everyone has like intense work schedules and all of that. We're also gonna see if we can get students and different students studying different things, like biomedical engineers on a pre-med track, or just medical students in general.
Other than interviews, we're gonna have some like fun facts to teach you guys about different things.
Some more casual things.
Yeah, some current news. I mean, I feel like the media doesn't push out all the crazy things that happens in the medical world enough. So we'll probably be telling you guys about that stuff to, sit down and have a little conversation, just like this one,
And then doesn't even have to be like current events either. It can just be things that we find interesting and
Oh yeah.
we want to share to you guys, or something that maybe towards like later on when we're studying for the MCAT, we can help you guys out too and just tell you what to look for in the MCAT.
Yeah, like study tips
and
stuff.
study tips and
Oh yeah,
everything.
we definitely do like a little segment on like tips and tricks for the MCAT exam. You know.
I agree. But
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's it.
So many things to explore, and there's a lot of time to do it. So,
Yeah, and this is only the beginning.
yeah.
This is only the beginning. So welcome to our journey, I guess, as we explore this vast world of medicine. Thank you so much for watching.
Walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. I mean,
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
And hopefully we'll see you next time we stream or next time we record.
All right, guys.
Bye.
See you.